What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the next featured team of the week, and it is going to be Jonathan David. I think this is definitely one of the best inform upgrade ideas that they've came up with, and we said probably a couple of years ago now that informs definitely needed something to just make it a little bit different. And I know it's not much, but I do think this is a huge one, just because every week I'm looking who's the featured, who's going to get that big upgrade. He's gone from a 78 all the way up to an 84 on his first upgrade. Obviously last year, I think who did he get? He got a decent card. Then he got an 86 future start. It was the year before. Obviously in the Belgium league he got himself a 94 team of the season, and that kind of started the talks about him, somebody who actually was quite good. And then obviously he made his move into the French league and hopefully can make himself a little bit better. He is 2 ratings below what he actually finished on last year, so who knows, with a kind of increased form we may see him get more and more informs as we go forward. He is obviously a 3-star, 5-star, which always great for the weak foot. 5'10", high work rates. We've gone outside of the foot shot. Unfortunately, no finesse, but I think that is getting patched if it hasn't already in the first patch. We've got solid player on him, and in terms of his stats, we've got pretty good pace, to be honest, 89 on the base. Acceleration's nice, sprint speed's even better. Got good agility. Balance is a little bit less. Composure's looking pretty good. Shooting in general looks fantastic. Great stamina. Heading's good. How tall was he? 5'10". 94 stamina, 95 jumping, 92 heading accuracy. And according to 18 votes, they want the finisher on him, which obviously will get you 81 balance, 93 agility. You'd also max out pretty much that finishing, as well as 91 on the positioning and shot power. So we'll do that. We'll give him the finisher. Obviously we just need to get one more chemistry, so we'll just change the manager. Let's jump into him, see what he's all about, and hopefully get a few goals with him. And to David, the one thing that's going to be really good with him is the fact that you have got that 5-star weak foot, and definitely something I am noticing as we're now getting into the kind of higher ranks of divisions is you do need somebody who isn't just shooting or just pace. You kind of need the whole package, and I'm finding that some of the strikers that we used to start with not necessarily are becoming useless, but definitely becoming less effective against the kind of the Varans, the Virgils, and that's just kind of natural. You're expected that these sorts of strikers to start with are somewhat better than what they should be, and then obviously when people start to catch up in terms of rating, we then start to see kind of the shift into the so-called meta players. And I think these team of the week features definitely have some sort of slot. Let's see what David can produce, going with a little going for the roulette. Wanted to try and get another touch in, but didn't manage to. Going to get another shot with him. Obviously only the 3-star skills, so we're going to have to kind of make do with any sort of dribbling we can. Pele's going to find it. One more into David. Turn it around, little roulette. Find it onto his left, trying to shimmy it across, go for the shot, and Allison with a beautiful save. Into David, can he take it past the keeper? Allison is going to be absolutely straight out there, taking it from his feet. Nearly again, Pele taking the ball. Into David, little Pele. Oh, tried to go for the back heel. Very cheeky. David definitely is coming in quite nicely. I feel like his pace is going to be a big asset to the team. I'm going to see a little 1-2 in between Traore. Get it onto his right foot. Hit it across goal, and it is a great save. I think another thing with David's kind of special card as well is the fact that I know obviously money coin wise it's going to be ridiculous, but if you think about who is kind of like the best players in the league, especially attacking options, unfortunately he probably doesn't come under the top 1. Obviously you've got Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. You've even got Ginola, I think his name is, the left mid, who is the hero. So there already is quite a lot of very high-end strikers, and I'm kind of talking towards more midway through the game as such, when people have had time to actually have the packs and kind of really put them to the test with them. Obviously right now it is kind of just almost to people not necessarily even who have spent money, but a lot of the cases you would have had to have spent money or be a very good trader to have been able to afford all of them as well. There he is, he's onside. Oh my god, what was I doing? I thought about passing it. I went for the scoop at the same time. Absolutely melt. Little 1-2. Sees Traore making that run. Can we see it back into him? That's a cracking ball. And again, my own player getting in the way. Little David Ball again is going to try and go for a bit of pace. Caught him on the break, gonna go for the hit, and that's a stunning goal from him. Just absolutely powers his way through, and like I say, he is gonna be that powerful striker, and I think definitely have a go with him whilst we can, because we know kind of like a couple of weeks in, it is gonna be all about the meta players, and that is it then foot champs wise for the rest of the year. It's all about increasing the icons, the specials, the features kind of get left out a little bit, but I'm enjoying every single moment with them, and obviously any objectives, any kind of excuse to get them out is going to be absolutely fantastic. David with a little chip, little head from Pele, and unfortunately isn't able to convert that one into David's feet. Just going to try and make mincemeat of Ruben Diaz. Unfortunately, the strength was too much, and we kind of let him slip in there. That is the big problem, that one. I think most definitely in terms of price, David, you're probably looking for him on the weekend. Maybe looking in for I'd probably say at least half. He's coming in at just over 50. So anything under kind of like, I'd say about 30, you're looking at a good deal. And all it's going to take is maybe one more special from Ligue 1, and you're going to absolutely watch him soar to the moon as we go for that cheeky finesse, but Pope is always going to be on that one. Going to find in a bit of Pele there and look for him back. Oh, it's kind of just gone for him. Goes for the hit. What a finish. What an eruption. That was beautiful. 25 yards out. It's got to be a minimum. And he slaps it home. So if we're going in to Jonathan David's review, the Canadian striker who's making waves in the Ligue 1. He is what's his record? 6 goals, 9 matches, no assists, 2 sub-ins, 4 sub-outs. Not a bad record, to be honest. Obviously, he is going to try and get as many goals as possible, because then we can really get some good versions of him. We've obviously got the 86 from last year, like I mentioned. We had an 81, 4 and 4. So unfortunately, the one to watch did only get up to there, which man of the match performance is pretty good. But like I said, the featured team of the week is fantastic. We see it kind of like how it's effective here. We had a 77 version, figuring 78. Instead of going to that 81, we've jumped straight to the 84, which then obviously would take kind of say that 84 to maybe a +1 or +2, giving him an 86, which means then his future star would have had to have been 87, 88. And it doesn't seem much, but when you kind of times that every single week, you're kind of really putting that nice all-round vibe on every single player. We get a Jude Bellingham, we get a Renato Sanchez, we get a Godfrey. There is so many good cards that just need that one in form, and it puts them somewhere on someone's team. Doesn't necessarily make them all-round meta, but for the kind of variety of cards, it really does an absolute number. So I'm very happy with them doing featured team of the week. I think it is a cracking idea. Jonathan David, not a bad striker as well. I would say wait until his price drops down that a little bit more. The hype of the featured is always going to kind of start his price a little bit higher than it should be, and then we will see it drop down. But overall, not a bad card as well. Maybe the 3-star skills is just a bit limiting when it comes to going up on a striker on your own, but I would say the 5-star weak foot really helps in just not having to focus on that one foot. You can go left or right. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the finesse trait. He has the outside of the foot, so you are going to have to live with that. So straight shots, as we saw right at the end, was absolutely fantastic. And I did end up going with the finisher, which obviously we've already got a good amount of pace. The finisher is absolutely fantastic for that. Even if it doesn't give us the long shots, he still manages to get some goals, like you say, with the finishing and shot power alone. Then we have a bit of passing. Short pass was nice, like I say, with it. I think long is just a little bit out of his depth. Strength-wise, pretty decent. Heading, I didn't really get too much chances because I don't particularly cross in this game, just because I personally haven't figured that out yet. But that is a kind of a part of the game that I'm willing to try if it is working at the top level. And then obviously his dribbling is decent enough anyway. As of the Team of the Week feature 3, I'm going to give him an overall of 8.8 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think about David, and what do you think about the Team of the Week features. Would you like 2 Team of the Week features every week, or are you happy with 1? Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.